It feels relentless. This time, in the dead of night, they fight the flames once again. 3 years into this war and more Russian attacks overnight in Ukraine's Odessa and Sumy regions. But today, Russia said it would cease all hostilities from this evening until midnight Sunday into Monday, and that it assumed Ukraine would do the same.
Our decision on the Easter truce will show how sincere the Kyiv regime is, and its willingness and ability to abide by the agreements, to participate in the process of peace talks aimed at eliminating the root causes of the Ukrainian crisis.
Ukraine responded by saying Putin's words could not be trusted and it would look at his actions instead.
This is a very abrupt announcement by President Putin. And indeed, the ceasefire is due to begin almost immediately after he announced it, very shortly after. And that raises the questions of why. This isn't something he's really done before. He's never announced or agreed to an unconditional ceasefire. He's always tried to attach conditions that he knows Ukraine cannot fulfill. So why now? And I would guess that it's a response to the American announcements that they are ready to move on.
The US just yesterday threatening to walk away from further efforts to mediate peace.
If for some reason one of the two parties makes it very difficult, we're just going to say you're foolish, you're fools, you're horrible people, and we're going to just take a pass.
We're not going to continue with this endeavor for weeks and months on end.
Time and time again, this US administration has leveraged a lack of patience as a way to try to get progress. Bloomberg reporting that the US could be prepared to recognize Russian control of Crimea as part of a broader peace agreement. It's not the only high-profile challenge Donald Trump has attempted to resolve. In Rome today, the Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi meeting a US delegation, as well as Italy's Foreign Minister and the Chief of the International Atomic Energy Agency. The second round of nuclear talks has led to an agreement for a third round, aiming to resolve a decades-long standoff over Tehran's atomic aims. But Donald Trump may find the Iran problem just as tricky to resolve as he has Ukraine or Gaza, and he's previously threatened military action if diplomacy fails.
There is no reason for too much optimism. We cannot say that we are really optimistic. We must be very cautious, but there is no reason for much pessimism either. We must walk a middle path, reasonable and calm.
Back in Ukraine, 277 prisoners of war were returned today, and a similar number to Russia, the largest exchange so far. In Kharkiv, they're cleaning up the damage after a Russian attack on Good Friday, another without condemnation from the White House. The US has already made it clear it's not their war, not their problem, and the possibility of turning their backs on it still very, very real.